I know that Janine didn't have a lot of time to say anything in the very beginning, and I thought maybe she'd like to expound a little bit about the journey in the last 8 years and her appreciation up to that.
Yeah. I wanted to talk to everyone about, I met Pat when I was 21, and we started dating when I was 22. And for the record, he was 38, so 16 years between us. But I didn't realize, because he was so fit and youthful and strong, and I really thought he was just 30, which is still older than me, but so I've spent the majority of my life with Pat. He has had an incredible impact on me. I know he's made me a better person. He's made me a stronger person. He's made me face fears, find adventure, find the love of nature and of music. Every single thing that he was passionate about, he broke it down to the base of it. He loved boxing, and he would make me watch it, and he would describe every punch and what it was doing. And he loved tennis, and we had to get the play-by-play of every tennis match. I'd never heard of climbing when I met Pat, and I think Joe Finger was there, and it was, yes, you were, and it was like just maybe a couple dates in, and of course we were dating with Joe Finger tagging along, going rock climbing, which I'd never heard of. And all of a sudden I'm thrown into a harness and a rope's being tied to me and I'm being told to go up. And I thought, what? That was terrifying. Yeah. And so he pushed me to do things that were terrifying because I trusted him, because I knew he always had my back. And with that too, I mean, that's why I had to, you know, I mean, when Pat had the accident, I knew it was time for me to have his back. I just, I just want everyone to know that it was, after Pat's death, it was cathartic for me to go through the photos and realize that really he was not living his truth. He was not living his life. I mean, his life was adventure and doing all these things, and after the accident, he lost the ability to do every single thing that he was passionate about, including music. So it was tough. It was a tough almost 8 years for him. And at the end, you know, he fought, he kept fighting, he fought to get better. But, you know, in the end, you know, he made the decision. He got sick, he wasn't getting better, and he made the decision, and I was grateful that that he had the power to make the choice to move on, and it's, even though it's really hard, to know that I will never see him again. He will always be the love of my life, my soulmate, and I was privileged to be there in our home with him when he passed, and I'm grateful for that. So, and thank you so much for being here and for showing love to Pat. I appreciate all of you.
So, you know, Pat had this incredible group, North Coast, and 2 or 3 iterations of it. And there are some wonderful videos on YouTube of the most recent iteration. And Tonight, right now, we're going to be really moved, I'm sure, because David Gonzalez got Joe Finger together and Pancho Torres. Oh, thank you so much. Thank you. And John De La Selva to reenact these songs from one of the last recording sessions that he did as a North Coast leader and writer. And the magic is, some of you might want these as well, because on saxophone, Pat Mackin.